What is OSI model? OSI model is a reference framework for conceptualizing data transmissions, for data communication. So it is not a physical thing what most of the people think. It's just a reference. You can just think like a model. So when we construct our house, we make a construction map. Similarly here, when we are making network devices, when we are making these routers, these switches, these kind of devices, when we start manufacturing, then we need some blueprint. We need some reference to start with, that okay, this switch would belong to layer 2, so that when I am making this switch and Cisco is making another switch, they can talk to each other on the same layer, and the responsibilities of network devices are also divided. So here OSI stands for Open System Interconnection. It has 7 layers. The first layer is called as physical layer, as shown here. This physical layer contains hubs, repeaters and modems. They all belong to physical. Also the network cables, wireless signals, RF signals, all of them, they belong to physical. The second layer is data link layer. Our layer 2 switches and bridges, they belong to this layer. The third layer is network layer, where our routers, some layer 3 switches, they belong here. Fourth layer is about transport layer, which contains firewalls, some of the firewall, because these days most of the firewalls, they belong to layer 7, application layer. Then the next 3 layers, session, presentation and application, they are always grouped together and they are presented as application layer. So this is the layer where our end devices like mobile phones, like computers, like CCTV cameras, printers, all of them, they belong here. So when we talk about MAC addresses, IP addresses and ports, the MAC addresses and layer 2 switching, everything belongs to data link layer. Routing and IP addresses, they belong to network layer as well. Transport layer, when we talk about TCP or UDP ports, they belong to transport layer. So there is also another model which is called as TCP IP model. Practically we use TCP IP model in our mobile phones. If I check my Samsung mobile phone today, so if I go to my network settings, I will see that it is still using TCP IP model practically. But when we are talking to our clients, our partners in discussions, then we always refer to OSI model because it's more standard.